State Rep Justin Humphrey introduced a bill on Tuesday that would ban furries from public schools across the state and allow animal control to round up those who defy the proposed law.
People are going to call me insane for running this bill. Hell, I'd say they're insane. If you got an animal coming to school, how about we get them vaccinated? How about we get them neutered? And how about we send them to the pound? I don't want to see some kid going to the bathroom in a litter box, in a kitty litter. Those people up there have lost their mind letting these people pretend to be animals in the classroom. If they're going to be animals, let's send them to the pound. Let's send them home. We're not, how do you teach a cat math?
Yeah, he said, you know what? I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. Nothing. All senses void. So I found the bill that supposedly Humphrey wants to pass. Apparently, he's just had enough of seeing furries in schools. Students who purport to be an imaginary animal or animal species, or who engage in anthropomorphic behavior, commonly referred to as furries, at school shall not be allowed to participate in school curriculum or activities. The parent or guardian of a student in violation of this section shall pick the student up from the school, or animal control services shall be contacted to remove the student. They call him pest control. What next? He's going to call Ace Ventura a pet detective. Like, this is crazy. They're saying, look, the parent's not picking up the student. That's fine. Let me just phone up Ace Ventura. No, I don't know. He must have just seen stuff within his community or something, or the county. I'm not sure. That's crazy. And it says this act shall become effective November the 1st, 2024. There was there was a video as well where a parent was speaking about this in 2022. Michigan school district, where they were forced to deny it is providing litter boxes for students who identify as furries. And one parent had a 2-minute speech that she was talking about it.
It was addressed by a child a couple months ago, that they are put in an environment where there are kids that identify as a furry, a cat or a dog, whatever. And so yesterday I heard that at least one of our schools in our town has in one of the unisex bathrooms, a litter box for the kids that identify as cats.
Whoa.
And I am really disturbed by that. And I will do some more investigation on that. I know it's going on nationwide. I know it is. It's part of the agenda that's being pushed. I don't even want to understand it. But I think that people need to be aware of it, because I am really upset as a parent that my child is put in an environment like that. And I'm all for creativity and imagination, but when someone lives in a fantasy world and expects other people to go along with it, I have a problem with that. So I'm just putting that out there. I will investigate more.
So yeah, a parent back then said she didn't want her child subjected to that type of behavior or seeing that in school. And I mean, I guess people just don't want to see furries running down the hallway going to science class. So, or that type of behavior. But I've always said, when you're not hurting no one, or you're not bothering anyone, whatever you choose to do, cool. But I didn't think there'll be a bill being passed. Like in school, there were so many different people, so many kids had different interests, ideas, personalities. Like, yeah, you had the cool kids, you had the goth kids, people that like rock, people that like hip hop, people that like R&B, people that watch anime, people that didn't. Like, it was all different, but we didn't hear about no bills being passed where, imagine there was a bill that was passed so you can't talk about anime on the school playground. Kids would be depressed. And the thing is, you used to get ridiculed sometimes when you'd be talking about anime, and then someone who doesn't watch that or into that fandom be like, you lot are nerdy, you lot are weird. Like, that happened. When I got into One Piece, I remember in college, people used to be like, why are you talking about anime and manga at school? That type of things used to happen to me. But I don't know, that's not for me to start judging parents and all that stuff. But I've always found the fandom just weird and whatnot, but I've just always ignored it. I've never just gone out my way to get info and get annoyed at, or start targeting them and whatnot. Let them do their own thing. People like what they like, but I just didn't think we would start hearing about bills being passed in schools. Is there an epidemic where that's going on in American schools where people are just being furries now? They've had enough. They're just coming into class and stuff, and the teacher's like, okay, now I'm teaching a fox. Now I'm teaching a fox math. And flipping out, what else? There's a badger over there or something, like the fox and the hound. We don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but Yeah, that's bizarre to say the least. But hey, in this world in 2024, you can be what you want to be now. There's no limits.